Good afternoon. Please have some lunch with us. Today we are going to be exploring some amazing flavors from different parts of the world that go seamlessly with each other. It's almost as if the spice route met my favorite parts of Europe. So we're going to start with some extra virgin olive oil, and you should put that in a relatively hot pan. And to that we are going to be adding in some onions. You really want to make sure that these onions soften and that real pungent taste of the onions go away. They don't have to caramelize, but you want them to be releasing all of their kind of very raw energy, right? So that's important. And to this, I'm going to be adding in some sumac. You can get sumac from any Middle Eastern store. With all of my recipes, the order is really important. And then we're going to be putting in some minced garlic. You can add more garlic if you so desire. And once that's done, go ahead and add some cayenne pepper and a teeny weeny bit of cinnamon and saute it through. To this, I'm going to be adding in some spinach. You really want the spinach to release all of its water and take on the flavor of the spices and the onion and garlic. I'm just going to be adding in a teeny weeny bit of water to make the process of cooking a tad easier. Beautiful. And to this, some previously steamed cauliflower. It's not completely cooked through, but just some previously steamed cauliflower. These type of international sides go well with almost anything that you're making for lunch or dinner, and it has so much nourishment and so many different flavors. So it's almost like you are traveling around the world without leaving your dining table. So to this, I'm going to be adding in some coriander powder, which you can get pretty much in any Indian store, or just get the coriander seeds and grind them at home in a coffee grinder. A little bit of garam masala. You can get that at an Indian store too. And at the end, we're going to be adding in some turmeric. So I know there are lots of spices involved, but these spices go so well with each other. It doesn't involve much cooking. You just have to prepare it a little ahead of time so that everything is ready to go. You're going to give that maybe a minute or a minute and a half. At the very end, I'm going to be adding in some salt to taste and turn it off. So easy. And it's ready to be served. So normally this is a side, so I normally, if I'm serving it out in plates, it would be in the side of a plate, or it can pretty much be served family style. Now for this, I really like a topping. So you get this thing which is called Mount Vicos artichoke spread. We'll link it in the description box below. It's really nice. It's like a tapenade type of consistency. It goes seamlessly, elegantly with the flavor profile of all of these spices and the cauliflower. It's delicious. So we'll just put that through here. Okay. And just going to be adding in some artichoke spread here and there. Beautiful. And I'm going to do a little taste test. Now, Also remember that this is a great side to be made ahead of time. And if you are really in a rush, you can take, a wrap or lavash or something, put this in the center with some hummus. You could also possibly use some pesto and it'll go really well. So let me tell you what the artichoke spread first tastes like. It tastes of artichokes, of course, and olive oil. It tastes like a kiss from Greece. It's so good. Cauliflower is one of my favorites. So I am going to be pretty biased, okay? And I love all of these spices. I think besides papaya, I love spinach too. Like the second best in the whole world. So these are three of my greatest, most favorite vegetables coming together in one dish. So delightful, so flavorful. You just feel engaged, healthy, and like you've traveled the globe when you just came home for lunch hour. Delightful. Until we meet again on another spice excursion right here on AUMcuisine. This is Vaidya Priyanka.